On today's Retro Spot, we're having a look at the original Kenner Batman the Animated Series Joker. Before we break into any sort of review here, Spot wants to point out something that I find remarkable. I didn't pay this price, but I just want to show you the retail price of this figure. Where in the world is somebody going to be paying $26 for this figure? Assuming, of course, this figure, that's the original retail price. It could very well be the price that some delightful gentleman is selling at his comic book store and thought, yeah, I could probably get about $25, $26 from this figure. Why not? I'll see if I can sell it. Some sucker, I'm sure, is going to buy it. $25.95. I can't even fathom that somebody is willing to pay that. Up at the top corner, we got a picture of the Joker. By the way, this Joker comes with laughing gas spray gun. We'll get into that when the package is opened up. Up the top corner, we got the very now familiar Bruce Timm Batman silhouette. Still love the design of that. And on the back of the package, there's instructions. You can place the backpack and mask on the Joker figure. To fill, spray gun, squeeze, place nozzle in water, squeeze backpack and release. And then to place spray gun on either arm, squeeze backpack to fire. There's other figures. And one thing I always have to say about Kenner is they riddle the back of their packaging with tons of figures from their earlier lines or from their current lines. We've got Combat Belt Batman, Turbo Jet Batman. Both figures I would still love to pick up if I ever had a chance to find them. Robin, we got Two-Face, we got the Penguin, Riddler, we got the covert Bruce Wayne to Batman. Of course, we got the Joker, Man-Bat, Skydive Batman. That's where it starts getting silly. We got the original Batmobile, we got the Hoverbat, the Bat-Cycle, the Joker-Mobile, and the BATV, the all-terrain vehicle. And if anyone was interested, Spot, how old is this? 1992. 1992. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get this $25.95 figure opened up. I can't believe somebody would charge that. $25.95. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this figure opened, and we're going to have a better look at the Joker. There's more to come, guys. Stay tuned. And now that he's out of the package, let's have a look at the Clown Prince of Crime. The Joker has 3 accessories. 2 technically, if you want to count the fact that the backpack is 1 piece. But we have the Joker backpack. As you can see, there is a clear tube. I'm not going to actually demonstrate it. If you know anything by this point, Spot does not like demonstrating water-filled toys. Because I know when I was a kid, filling these things with water, years later, you would shake it. Yeah, there's water still inside. And I really don't want to ruin this figure. So I'll just basically, we can pretend, we'll use our imagination. If we had said glass of water here, you would basically put the nozzle end into the water and squeeze the backpack, and then while it's in the water, let go, and you'd notice that the water would fill into the backpack. Now once it's filled and we can use our imagination again, you squeeze that same backpack, the water would go through said clear tube and come out the end of the handgun, the water blaster, whatever you want to call it. The other accessory Joker comes with is a gas mask. A laughing gas mask, as of course it should be. It's the Joker after all. There's a little peg on the back here. You can take the Joker figure and you can put the mask on. It might just be easier to put the mask from the front as opposed to trying to fit it over his head. It's not a perfect fit by any stretch of the imagination, but you essentially get something like that. And if we finish off you know what, we'll take the mask back off just for a second. We'll take the backpack, we'll slide it over Joker's head. It's a little noodle, just like that. And there's a little square peg right there on the back of Joker, little peg hole. There's a little square peg on the knapsack. And put the backpack into Joker's back. Literally, put it into his back. And then take the gas mask that we were just discussing. We literally were just discussing this gas mask. I'm going to put that back on Joker's face. A little ridiculous. Okay, a lot ridiculous, but that's all right. And then you would just snap the cannon onto the Joker. And then hilarity would ensue. Okay, it's a little too much. It is a little too much, but it is there for kids. You know, after all, after all, Spot sometimes loses sight of the fact that these were originally bought and marketed towards children. If I just take off the knapsack and everything out, though, I'm just going to take this off for the rest of the review because I want to talk about the Joker. I want to talk about the Joker figure. Take that off. Just put that aside. I'll still keep it in frame if you guys are interested. It's there. You guys can look at it whenever you want. You can say, I don't know, Spot's not that interesting in this review. I'm just going to look at this knapsack instead. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to zoom in. You guys don't even get to look at the knapsack anymore. That's what I think. There you go. I really like Joker's hair. I really like this wild Joker hair that they've given him. From the side, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad as a Joker. When you start turning it around, though, Joker looks a little pudgy in the face. It's still alright, though. Being that he is a Kenner figure, however, he does still suffer the fate of most Kenner figures in the fact that they are kind of stumpy. Joker is a little bit of a stumpy figure. Now the camera kind of makes it look like Joker's outfit is more of a bluish purple. It is in actual fact more of a lighter violet. He's kind of got the kind of the bluish colored gloves, and then the boot covers there as well. He's got his little flower going on there. Oh, careful now, careful. One thing I really like about the figure too is the fact that they put a little bit of green. They put that little green cartoon highlight in his hair there. I mean, it's not a fantastic Joker, but you know what? This is actually, well, after all, this is a retro Spot. So we kind of have to find intrigue and beauty in some of the older collectibles here. I still like this Joker quite a bit. His head does rotate left and right. His arms rotate. Hey. And of course his legs bend as well. The one thing that's really been omitted from this Joker, you'll notice, is there's no tail. There's no tail on this Joker figure. Which is fine, because if you have the Joker-mobile anyways, you'd be able to put him in the Joker-mobile. You don't have to worry about the extra pieces getting in the way. Getting in the way. Just a fun little figure. You know, it leaps and bounds. The newer stuff is, you know, puts these to shame, but you still kind of appreciate those older school figures. I mean, this stuff brings me back to when I was a child, even though I wasn't really a child in the 90s, but there you go. Today's retro Spot, we're having a look. We're having a look at the Kenner. I don't know why I'm doing that. We're having a look at Kenner's Joker from the Batman the Animated Series line. Hey. I'm going to give Joker, by the way, I'm going to give him a very retro, I'm going to give him a very retro 6.5 right there. It's right there. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below. Perhaps you've collected these or you grew up with these. Let me know. Spot's all interested. Fill me in. Fill me in. In the meantime, I'm going to wrap this up here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.